Hey, it's Nick, and welcome back to the channel. And before I begin, I'd like to say that a certain percent of you guys are not currently subscribed. So please consider subscribing, it really helps out the channel. So, welcome back to MiX'D. It's been a while, a couple years, some may say. And the truth is, I just didn't want to make any of these videos because I didn't feel like updating you guys on my work in progresses that I was making at the time. I want to say over the past year or so, I made a lot of work in progress pics for Lego Transformers and other things that I just didn't take pictures of. And I'd like to start over again by showing you some work in progress pictures for things you guys have probably never seen before, unless you were on Stupid Ninja's Discord server from 2020 to like about now. So firstly, I'm going to show you guys some pictures of my high octane Bumblebee. This guy was made around the time that I made my my first big old Camaro Bumblebee. And here are some pictures of that. I never made a video for this guy. I have no idea why. He was actually pretty good for my builds at the time. But I made a post on Instagram, so if you want to see any more pictures in there, make sure to follow me there. So, my high octane Bumblebee, he was actually like a retool of that, kind of like what Arnobliss 98 did with his high octane Bumblebee that he did recently. Recently as in within the past like 5 years. But yeah, this guy was actually like really solid. And I only took like a couple pictures of it. You can see one of the I took 2 pictures of it. Both of them were on the Discord, on Stupid Ninja's Discord server, and then it briefly showed up in my movie Optimus Prime version 2, I believe. It's the video that Nico edited, and it's like stylistically very different from like all of my other videos. I believe he also edited like another one of my videos, but whatever. Something else that I would like to show off is my 2007 Barricade version 3. I'm pretty sure it's version 3 because it's like my third of like the big scale. A little side note here. If you've been confused about like the numbers that I've been assigning to certain number Lego Transformers, like my most recent Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime, when his video comes out and I title him 2007 Optimus Prime, he'll probably be listed as like version 4. But if you've been with the channel since like 2016, you know that I've made more primes than that, and that's because I'm like only counting ones of like a certain size class. So my minifigure-ish scale Optimus Primes, or my big primes, those are their own separate series of versions compared to the little ones. Same thing with Barricade here. I made a few little ones and then like 3 big ones. So I'm only like pointing that out because in some of the earlier videos, I will say that this is Optimus Prime version 8 or whatever, and it's like only version 2. It's a bit of an exaggeration, but like you get the idea. Anyways, little side ramble over. Here's my 2007 Barricade. I don't really think it looks very good. It's definitely better than either of the previous versions that came out before him, because both of them were during an era of my Lego Transformers history where they were basically just one-day builds. And I would come up with an idea, and then I would post on my story on Instagram, hey, I'm thinking about doing this character. And then I would put together like a rough work in progress version of that. And then I'd say, oh, I don't know if I'm going to finish this or not. And then I'd finish it like an hour later because like it was so absurdly simple. Now, I take like 2 days to finish a build. Something like that. But like in all honesty, I should probably edit some of this crap out, but I don't think I'm going to. In all honesty, it takes like a couple weeks to make one of my new Transformers, like the Nightbird that I showed off recently, as in like 3 months ago. She took like an entire month to make. I wouldn't say she's my best car former, but like I made sure to like put the time into making it as good as I could, and then I just did like some minor updates to it, but whatever. Same thing with something new that I'm going to show at the end of the video, so stay tuned. Next up is my stinger that was so embarrassingly bad that I'm not even going to show you the vehicle mode, and you can just enjoy the robot mode. It pretty much just folded up into a ball with like some car bits hanging off of it. That was the car mode. Needless to say, he needs an update. And just because I say that he needs an update doesn't mean I'm going to get to it right away. So just like be patient, please. Next up is my Revenge of the Fallen Skids. I believe this guy was made for a Lego Revenge of the Fallen challenge that was on Instagram. Man, I really miss the Instagram Lego Transformers challenges. Someone needs to start one of those up again. Not that like I'd be able to finish a Lego Transformer in time, but this is just like a quick 1 day build that was honestly not bad for how big it is. It's tiny. It's like a pocket former. I would consider it like a smaller scale, not minifigure scale, so it wouldn't go with my current builds. But yeah, it's like a pretty solid little like pocket former. And it's definitely better than my Stinger that I showed off, I think. Next up is one that's more or less... How do I even say this? I'm just more disappointed that I couldn't finish it. Well, not that I couldn't. I didn't finish it. And that it was so good. Even now, I would say if I had better pictures, I would rebuild this as is and then finish it. And that is my 2007 Ratchet. It's so good. I don't know if I can find a picture of what the ambulance mode looked like, but it was really good. I remember it. I remember it very vividly. Like, it was better than a lot of the things at the time. I like to divide my Lego Transformers into like distinct like phases. The first phase from like 2016 to like I want to say 2020, it was rollout inspired pocket formers and Stupid Ninja inspired like little Transformers. And then in 2020, I started watching a lot more of Arnoblus's builds, and I got inspired to do the larger scale, but it was still like 1 day builds. So it kind of just sort of went from there. It got a little bit better through that phase. And then I started trying to make them more movie accurate instead of just 1 day builds. This is like, well, I have like a free hour. I'll put together a Ratchet. Now it's I'm gonna find all of the ball joints that I think I'm gonna need, all of the clips I'm gonna need. It's not gonna be the correct color, and I'm gonna put together a Ratchet in the most random colors I can find. And then when it's done, I'll take pictures of it. That's what this is. And then that's what this would fall closer into, I believe. But yeah, this was a really good Ratchet. That just, unfortunately, I don't know why. I just didn't finish it. I just took it apart. I don't even remember what I used the pieces for. I just took it apart. It was so stupid. All right, ramble session over. Now it's time to show you something that I've been cooking for a week. So you know it's going to be a good one. This is not a 1 day build. It is my 2007 old Camaro Bumblebee. I think he looks pretty good. Right off the bat, I need to say something. Shout out to Click Bricks. I stole the way that the arms transform as well as like the mini wings, but like it was really just the arm panels, and I couldn't figure out a way to attach the mini wings, and we both somehow came to the same conclusion with the mini wings. It just works better. But shout out to Click Bricks for the arm design. It's basically the same, except for I added clips so that the arm panels can clip into the windshield and it's more sturdy. Because that's also something I want to focus on with my new Lego Transformers, is to have them be more stable. I understand that it's not going to be the case all of the time for that. But yeah, I think he looks really good. The car mode could be better, but it's really just about that robot mode. Man, it just looks so much better than all my previous Bumblebees. Right now, I don't have enough yellow clips and hinges to make a new Camaro Bumblebee, but I will certainly try to do a high octane Bumblebee. That is something I want to do. And yeah, I guess that's it for like old work in progresses and new things. So yeah, look forward to Bumblebee's video. Maybe next week, who knows? But thanks for watching, guys. And remember to check out Lego Transformers playlist. Yeah, thanks for watching.